What up guys, I'm back again. Today I'm going to be playing Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers on the NES. This game is probably one of my favorite Capcom games for the NES, probably next to Mega Man 3. It came out in 1990 by the same makers of such great franchises like Castlevania and Silent Hill. Wait a minute. It's based off the very popular cartoon. The basic goal of the game is to stop the main villain named Fat Cat. Now your basic form of attack is throwing boxes at enemies, or you can just duck and let them run into you, which is pretty much the easiest way to kill enemies, but that's kind of a pussy move if you ask me. So there's like 15 levels in the game, and the game can be challenging to some people because you only get 3 hit points for the entire game, although you do get some power-ups that like replenish some of your hearts, and you sometimes get a power-up similar to the star power in Super Mario Brothers, which you see right here. It's Zipper in the show, and he pretty much makes you invincible. So in this first level, all you gotta do is fight off all these dogs. You can it's pretty easy to get to it if you use the ducking trick like I just shown, or you can use those apples, which if you throw them, they'll go through multiple enemies, kind of like the Mega Buster in Mega Man 5. Now those cement blocks, if you throw them, they'll only go a really short distance, but they never run out like the boxes. So you can pretty much just, like, if you're a coward, you can just duck and let them run into you, and they'll never run out. So that's pretty much the easiest way to get through it. Be careful with those flying bees. They'll give you a lot of trouble later in the game, because they certainly gave me trouble. Now, the next section of this first level is like this chemical zone. Well, not the chemical zone, that's in Sonic 2. But same thing, just not the enemies aren't. Oh, are you kidding me? Bullcrap. Alright, that's something you gotta be really careful. If you throw that and it like hits you back, it'll stun you and you'll be completely exposed to enemies, which is always devastating. Whatever. Just be careful, and if you're not an idiot, you won't get hurt. So this section is pretty short though, and now you're pretty much at the first boss once Monterey Jack lets you in. Now here all you gotta do is throw this red ball at the head of the little robot and dodge all the lightning bolts that it throws at you. It's not that hard, but you gotta be a little bit quick though. All these bosses use the red ball. You gotta throw it at the boss about 5 times and they'll be done. These bonus stages are a bit important because they give you a lot of 1-ups. As for the storyline, it's not really all that important or interesting. All you gotta know is get to the end of the game and stop Fat Cat. That's all you gotta know. And like I said, some of these stages are pretty short, like most of them, and you can beat it in about a half hour. But these green enemies are a bit annoying because if you throw the box, they're such a small target, you're mostly gonna miss them. Oh, you can also throw the boxes upward, which you're gonna have to do that in this stage because a whole bunch of flying squirrels, they come out from the top and you can easily hit them if you throw them upward. And you just gotta go up this tree, and this is probably one of the shortest levels in the entire game, because the exit is probably just right up there. Oh, and if you really need some power-ups, just uncover like all the boxes, because there's a lot of hidden power-ups hidden within all the boxes that's in the stages. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that, because if that ball hits you on its way down, you're pretty much done, because the boss is just gonna murder you. That was a pretty easy boss. The way you beat it is pretty self-explanatory. You just throw the ball at it 5 times. And the next level you gotta go to... Where do I go next? Oh, it's the library. Now this level has some really annoying kangaroos that you actually gotta hit them twice, and they throw these tennis balls or whatever, like 2 at a time or something, and it's really annoying. And now, was never really sure what those flowers actually do. I just collect them. maybe they give you one up or something. I don't know. Some parts of the game have parts that scroll up, kind of like in Contra. So if the ground falls off screen and you fall down, you die. So what I like to do when we're playing Super is I like to, like in Contra, you know, a lot of people is that I let the player linger in the bottom part of the screen and I jump up and they die. We wouldn't get far, but it was so fun. It's not fun though, or these freaking kangaroos are giving me nightmares here. You can just avoid them in the first section of the level though. But in the going up part, it's kind of hard though, because you don't take like an extra box up there. You can like easily get hit by them and fall off and die. After I recorded this footage, I played the game like the day after I filmed this footage on the actual console. And actually made it a lot easier, and I only died like 3 times. When I first recorded the first playthrough of it, I hadn't played it for like a good while, so I was kind of how many freaking tense balls did happen there? But I had been playing several other NES games like Mega Man and Ninja Gaiden, so I didn't do that. But in some of the later levels, I really didn't know what I was doing. I made a lot of mistakes. I also made several mistakes too. So I died a few more times than I should have. So I think this is the last section of the library level. Now, the music in the game is pretty solid, as a lot of Capcom games have soundtracks. Although some of the music can get a little bit repetitive, and some of the tracks are a little bit too short, but overall the soundtrack isn't as good as some other Capcom stuff, like Mega Man and DuckTales, but a very solid soundtrack though, nonetheless. Oh, and that P thing that I just picked up, it lets you pick up heavier stuff like apples and stuff without it compromising your jumping ability. Because you might have noticed in the first level, whenever I picked up the apple, I couldn't jump as high, but with that P, you can jump normally. Also, some of the levels in the game are like really, really short, and some don't even have like actual boss battles. But overall, it has more levels than like DuckTales that only have 5 longer levels. Where did it go? Which I kind of prefer that though. It gives it more variety, and the level design is really unique because it's sort of played in the perspective of the Chip and Dale, which you know, you walk over ceiling fans and lamp wires, and not so many games utilize that kind of perspective. Only a few stages in Little Nemo. Why is the water falling while coming out the top? Monster in my pocket, I know. Level design. So overall, in my opinion, out of all the Disney Capcom games on the NES, it's probably my favorite one out of all of them. DuckTales and Darkwing Duck definitely but DuckTales is pretty much it's a pretty good action game, and Darkwing Duck is a pretty good sort of Mega Man clone, but Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, what was that kind of very different. Something just sort of out of nowhere. Gameplay that makes it more different than how did that happen? I was too close to it. Alright, so this probably pisses me off when I play it. So what you don't want to do is what the heck? That's 3 freaking times. Knob thing attached to the wall. What you want to do is to jump along the handle of the pot, or else you'll get knocked off by the stupid plastic thing. So if you want to become a deep fried chipmunk, then you'll want to stay along the bottom. Which don't sound like a bad idea, because I'm getting kind of hungry. Alright, I'm just kidding. So for this box, which is like a spaceship with a sound, you just gotta, drill as all the other bosses. Just hit it with all 5 times and dodge all those. What the heck are those? Like alien hands with eyeballs on them. Anyway, yeah, you can do that, and you might even get lucky and you can hit them on his way from left to right or something. So that'll do it for this part of the playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it.